Welcome back, everyone. You know, when a child is struck by cancer, it can be a frightening experience, as you can imagine. One organization, though, is helping these tough little fighters to get through the hard times with art, sharing their experiences with their beads of courage. Their outstanding work here in the Valley has earned them this month's 12 Who Care Award, and we are joined now by the organization's founder, Jean Baruch. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much. We're honored to be here.
Well, it's so fabulous what you're doing. Why don't you explain what Beads of Courage is all about?
Well, our organization, we support children by using arts and medicine, and we know that art helps children deal with anxieties and worries that they have. Our main program, the Beads of Courage program, which here's a sample strand.
So this is a sample strand of the beads that they start to collect.
Yes, and through the program, children follow the bead guide, and they receive colorful beads of courage, each which symbolize the many treatments and procedures they go through. So, for example, every white bead you see here on the strand is a time they've experienced chemotherapy.
Oh, wow.
Every red bead is a transfusion. Every yellow bead is a night they've spent away from the comforts of home. Most children in the Beads of Courage program collect over 500 beads from diagnosis to end of treatment if they're receiving the program while going through treatment for cancer.
It's pretty amazing, too. We can see some of the kids with their beads. And how do you feel it helps them cope?
It really helps to be, through the Beads of Courage program, they're honored and acknowledged for what they go through. They finally are able to tell their story, so they really use their beads to communicate with others. Wow, look at everything that I've gone through. Look at all the courage I've mustered to go through treatment for cancer. So it's a great tool for them. A great analogy is a well-decorated military official. They have their ribbons of color, and through Beads of Courage, children have their beads of courage.
Yeah, it's absolutely great what you guys are doing, too. And you brought some other things in here, too. It's not just the different color beads they collect. You have the different animals and cards. Tell me about these.
Yeah, those beads go with our Creative Courage Journal program, which is a great program that we provide for children that are hospitalized for long periods of time. So there's art and writing activities, and through that program they get their own bead collection, which includes different animal beads, and we hope that they have encouragement from the different symbolism of the animal beads.
Now, your beads have even been in space, too.
Yeah, yes, they have. It's a really exciting time for us.
And that's over here. Tell me, explain that.
We had the opportunity to send beads up on the Atlanta Space Shuttle on May 14th. A child that received our program in Alabama, her dad is an engineer for NASA, and he said, I wonder if we could get beads to go up on the Space Shuttle in May. And we did get approval from NASA. We had a total of 17 beads that went up. Here in the Valley, you can actually see those beads at the Arizona Museum for Youth. They're on exhibit right now at the Arizona Museum for Youth.
And tell me more about the beads and where they're made and where kids can get them.
Our program is a bedside intervention, so Beads of Courage provides all the beads so that the nurses providing care for them can give them their beads while they're going through treatment. Another great part of our program is bead artists make handmade beads for us. So some of the most beautiful beads in our program are all handmade by glass artists from around the world.
That's terrific, and they are beautiful when you look at them, too. How many children participate in this program and get these beads?
Currently, we have over 15,000 children participating in Beads of Courage in 70 children's hospitals throughout the United States, New Zealand, and Japan.
How did this start?
You know, as a nurse, my background, I'm a nurse, pediatric oncology nurse, and I myself got tired of giving stickers because stickers are disposable. With beads, they're long-lasting, tangible symbols of their, you know, what they've gone through, their courage.
And the kids, I'm sure you've seen it. I mean, they're really proud, like you said.
They're very proud of their beads, and they should be, because again, every bead that's on their bead strand is a time that they've encountered something painful or uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, it's a really neat program, and because of that, on behalf of Channel 12, we want to thank you for your hard work and present you with the 12 Who Care Award. How can people contact you and get in touch with you?
They can visit our website, beadsofcourage.org. We have numerous volunteer opportunities here in the Valley, and another great way people can help is they can go to our website and they can sponsor a wingman bead.
And that's this right here.
Yeah, we send with a $5 donation. It enables our organization to send the support of a wingman to a child going through treatment. Well,
thanks so much. Again, if you have a nonprofit you'd like to nominate for 12 Who Care, go to 12whocare.azcentral.com.